Howdy folks, today is Friday, January 31st, at least I think it is, not that it really matters, and I can't see my watch due to the sun, but I think it's about 12:15, and the temperature here in Cancun, Mexico is about 30 degrees Celsius. And this is the Costa Mujeres beach. And you'll see these guys go diving for fish every now and then. I think that's what they're up to right now. It's kind of a neat sight. But for this one, we'll be going for a walk along the waterfront here. From in front of whatever this resort is. I think it's the Rio Latino Resort, over to where I am staying at Planet Hollywood. I'll be doing a full walkthrough and review of the resort, perhaps later today. I've been down at the beach all morning. And the weather has been absolutely fantastic. The water is nice. And about 13 kilometers off in that direction is the Isla Mujeres Island. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. That's been built up over recent years. And for people that stay along this beachfront, where there's a number of resorts, a few of which we'll be walking past, it's been the source of a bit of controversy. And you'll see what I mean as soon as I come across it. But you can't really ask for a more perfect day than this. I said 30 degrees Celsius, but I just checked and my watch says 29. They wouldn't let us put the umbrellas up at my resort. They said it was too windy. There's someone bringing drinks. Most of these are all-inclusive resorts. And you might recall a few years ago I stayed at the finest Playa Mujeres, a resort that's probably about a 45-minute walk in that direction. I don't know if I did a beach walk on that trip. There, we saw that bird just nosedive into the water. And there's a resort under construction right there. No doubt in a few years, this stretch will be lined with beach chairs. But one thing you'll read about online, if you research this beach and the resorts along this beach, is that not only is it one of the beaches where you'll get a lot of seaweed at certain times of year, but it's also got a reputation for having a lot of poop on it. And there seems to be debate online whether it's human poop or, as the people at the resorts will tell you, manatee or sea turtle poop. I've actually walked by some already. I'll stop and show you what I mean next time I see some. It's a little bit unsettling. Near my resort, there were a lot of them, to say the least. Every like 5 or 6 feet, there was a big clump that looked like a turd just sitting right on the beachfront. And there's people that swear up and down that it's from local sea animals, and then there's other people that swear that it's due to the island over there not having proper sanitation. And that it's actually from humans and it's swept over this way. I'm not sure if that's even physically possible, but you'll read a lot of stories claiming both online. Either way, it can be a little bit unsettling to see so much of it. Well, that's a rock, I think. But you'll see clumps of it just like that. But we've had pretty good luck, so maybe I'll shut up about it until we see some. But the sand is beautiful. It's not much in the way of rocks. The waves yesterday were a lot choppier than this. I tried to do a live stream and it was so windy it kind of made it very difficult for some people to hear me at times. There's a little nugget of poop. But you do have to watch where you step. It might just be the way the tide is going now. And that we're really lucky not to see them so often. There's another one. And another one. Well, they say it's really healthy to walk barefoot on the surface of the earth like this for extended periods of time, particularly at the waterfront. There's some jet skis for rent. I think we're about 45 minutes to an hour from what you could call downtown Cancun, or the hotel zone. That's about a $50 cab ride, or I think a $30 to $40 Uber ride. They've got these areas that are safe to swim roped off. And there is a flag system regarding the water quality. Today it's red. Not sure what that means. I think it was green yesterday, actually. some people flying a kite. You will see a lot of weddings and that sort of thing at these resorts during the daytime. There's one at my resort yesterday. Don't know what resort that is. The one next to us is the Catalonia. If you like these beach walks, maybe I'll put together a playlist if I haven't already on the channel. I've done beach walks in Punta Cana a few different times. That's also in the Caribbean. I've done one in Barcelona. Costa Mujeres in Thailand, Costa Mujeres in Thailand, Koh Larn in Thailand. And of course the beaches in Toronto, if you want to count those. But you'll hear a lot of Quebecois. There's a lot of people from Canada here. I think there's another resort planned for this space. And I think just recently we got hit with a pretty big snowfall in Toronto and freezing cold temperatures. It's quite the stark contrast to that. I guess I should have given you the disclaimer. I've had about 4 beers already this morning. But if you've been to this beach or have anything to add, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. I don't think this is really where the spring break crowd goes in Cancun. They're more over in the hotel zone. There you can see a lot of seaweed. There is a tractor that rolls along here several times a day, collecting the seaweed and cleaning things up. Not sure if it deals with all the poop. Someone out in the water. getting back to civilization. From my room, it's only about a 5-minute walk to the beach. Maybe a bit less. It's a pretty medium-sized resort, I guess. It's not too big. At least in front of my resort, there's people hanging out trying to take your picture. I think that's quite lucrative for the resort to sell those photos to you later on. I just decline all that. There's also people trying to sell you excursions and that sort of thing, but there's not so much in the way of just sort of independent vendors trying to sell you knickknacks or beach snacks or that sort of thing. Something you get a lot of in the Dominican. I haven't seen any of that here. You'll also see a military guy patrol the beach in like an ATV every now and then with a big automatic rifle or weapon of some sort. There we go, Planet Hollywood. I think this is the adult section on the far left, and then just next to that is Star Class, where I am, and then just beyond that is the general area. I think my beer is probably toast by now. I left one on the beach chair. Hasn't been too hard getting a beach chair, but getting a pool chair is a completely different story. I think people just wake up and throw their towel on it and go have breakfast and come back several hours later. Hola. It's okay. Thank you. There's my spot. That little cabana thing on the far right. There's the bar, where even if there's no one in line, you can find yourself standing quite a while before they actually get you a drink. So I think that secret's over there. The movie set starts here. You're entering the Planet Hollywood Cancun beach area. Well, I'm gonna head back to my seat. I thought the other members of my group would be there. And I hope you enjoyed this beach walk here in Cancun, Mexico. Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below if you wish to support what I do on YouTube. There's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. Anywho, I can't even see if the camera is on me. That's about it, eh? Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink!